What's up, guys? Dylan Rush with Ctri Press, joined today by a professional welterweight boasting a 6-2 professional record, set to take on Jeremiah Curtright at Unified 56 on Friday, March 22nd, live on UFC Fight Pass. Pow pow, Zack Powell. How you doing, Zack?
I'm doing great, bro. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for taking the time, man. I really appreciate it. So you took this fight on short notice, Unified MMA 56. How did that process go? Did you just get a call randomly like, yo, you want to fight in a couple weeks?
Yeah, bro. For some reason, they keep ringing my phone short notice. Like it was the same way for the last event. It's this way now, but they know I'm always down to scrap. So there's a reason they're calling me. I found out by just my manager telling me like I'm staying at my manager's house right now in Vegas, and I just came back from practice like I think Friday or Saturday, like past weekend. He's like, "Do you want to fight?" Sure. When is it? Like in 2 weeks. Like, yeah, let's go. So
Oh yeah,
that's how
man.
we got it. Yeah.
And this one's at middleweight, right? So a little bit less weight cutting this time around.
Yeah, I walk around pretty heavy, so like I don't think I can, as of right now, I don't think I can take these opportunities at welterweight on short notice, but I'm working towards being able to just like short notice any welterweight opportunity would be perfect.
Definitely. So you're out there in Las Vegas right now, Las Vegas, Nevada, the fight capital of the world. How has it been training out there? I've seen you've put in a lot of work at the PI. How has the PI been
Mm.
for you?
The PI is sick, man. I'm lucky to have got in with the group I got in. So like after my first week in at Extreme, I had like some good grappling goes with Chris Curtis, and then they got me to come out and like train with them and follow their training schedule because like they separate the small guys and the big guys. So I got to train with the big dogs for while I was here. That's sick. I've been learning so much, like Strickler and Curtis and Shabazian, like they've been like so nice to me and showing me stuff, and I'm really appreciating the time I'm spending here and really leveling up. So it's been pretty awesome.
And Extreme Couture, that's a pretty dope gym too, right? You like the work you got in there?
Yeah, yeah. So we train like we have so most of the sessions are extreme, but then we'll do two a week at the PI.
Okay.
So the PI is fun because like the facility is nice, and then you got like the hot tub and the cold plunge after. But extreme is it's a nice gym, man. It's fun being there too.
Definitely. But you're in Vegas right now, but you spend most of your time in Niagara Top Team out there in Canada. What can you tell me about the bond you've built with Aaron Jeffrey, Jasmine, Chris Prickett, and all the people out there at NTT?
Yeah, they're family, man. Like it's hard to like I just when I got there, Prickett took me under his wing. AJ became like a brother to me, and I live with Prickett and Jazz, so like they're actually basically family, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like we live in the same house, but when I got there, it was like me, Prickett, Jazz, AJ, and then Kevin, who's always with me and AJ. We used to live together, and now Kevin and AJ got their own spot, and I moved out for a bit, but now I'm back there. So it's been pretty awesome, man. I love the team over there. The bond is tight, and like I wouldn't be where I am today without them.
That's dope, man. I didn't know any of that you guys all live together. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Four-time fighting for Unified MMA, a great promotion in Canada. You're 2-1 so far. What can you tell me about the promotion, your treatment within the promotion, and like how it is to fight for them?
Unified's great, man. I hope they can see now that I'm a company man and that they're gonna book me in advance.
Yep.
Like they gave me two really good fights when I signed with them, and I was really like appreciative of that. And then I took 2 years off and stuff, and I guess they kind of forgot about me, but because we tried getting on that Dana looking for a fight card like 8 weeks out, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have any room for pow pow." I'm like, "It's okay, and just stay ready." And like I stayed ready, so that was good. But like now it's two times in a row that like I'm like the card kind of falls apart and I'm filling in for some fights. So I hope they can see I'm a company man, and hopefully after I finish this guy on the 22nd, they give me that super welterweight title opportunity because the champ they have right now is not defending it, and I'd love to be walking around with that unified strap. I think it's the best organization in Canada.
So a win here, you're calling for that welterweight title shot.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. What do you know about this guy, Jeremiah Curtright? What makes him a favorable stylistic matchup for yourself?
I think he's like I think he likes to fight. I think he's a scrapper. Like he doesn't shy away from a fight. I think he lacks some of like the technical like lacks a technical game of where I'm good.
Mhm.
Uh like I'm pretty good at exchanging in the pocket. I'm good at taking people down. I'm good at like I've improved a lot too at finishing guys on the ground. We didn't really see that in my last fight because like Mark is a motherfucker on the ground. He's very good. I think he's gonna go win the whole Ultimate Fighter. Like
Mhm.
I'm rooting for him or my boy Tommy Theo.
Tom,
Um,
yo, Tom Bum.
yeah, but I think like people will be able to see like my dominance on the ground this fight. Like if I don't knock him out while exchanging in the pocket, like I'm going to get him down and submit him.
Mhm. You've achieved a lot of success in unified MMA, outside of unified MMA, amateur, pro, but you did lose your last fights against the guy you're talking about, Mark Hume. What went wrong in
Mhm.
that fight, or what were some of the key takeaways from that last defeat?
I think I took like a 2 year layoff and stuff, and like getting in there took me a while to get going, and then I would accept certain positions that I shouldn't accept. Like I would really like I was very, very patient on the ground, right? Like I wasn't creating much to start trying to get up until like round three, where like I really started pushing the action. Uh, Looking back, like a lot of the fixes are just the mental warfare I have to like adapt to. I got a big gamer off the bat. I can't wait until round three and try and go knock someone out. Like I gotta do that right away. Um, so I think that that's some of the things that went wrong, but also I grew a lot from that fight, and I'm still like happy I got that opportunity. And like I think me and Mark are gonna meet again someday. Like I think that's gonna be in the UFC, and the fight's gonna have a whole story behind it, and we're gonna get the scrap again with more time to prepare.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like it. So you mentioned this that you took 2 years off. Were there times that you almost like, I don't know, gave up on yourself, times you almost left the sport? And what was that like, and what ultimately led you to overcoming that self-doubt?
Yeah, well, my 2 years off was from leaving the sport. Like my last two fights, so my fight against Krako and my fight against Campbell at Unified, like I barely prepared. Like I would train like four times, like once a day. Like I'm a guy that like always trained like twice a day my whole life, and I'm back to that now. But for those two fights, like I would just train once, and I was kind of like fed up with fighting and stuff.
Mhm.
And I kind of stepped away from the game a bit. But so when I saw you at Bellator at AJ's fight,
Mhm.
uh, like I got back in the gym like 2 months before that. I was walking around like 250, and AJ was like, "Bro, like I'm fighting Dalton Rasta. You guys like have a similar style. Can you? I know you don't want to fight anymore, but can you come give me some work?" And then just like getting to work him with him, going out and seeing him win at Bellator, like that was a crazy experience, man. That's something I want to do with my life. I want to fight at the highest level and fight in front of those crowds and get into scraps. Uh, and like, I don't know, like before, AJ always says like we don't talk about old you is gone. Like I was kind of a pussy before. Like I was all about like, oh yeah, but bro, jujitsu and being technical, and now I just scrap. Like I just like fighting. Like I'll get into a war. I really don't care anymore. So I think that change was huge as well. Because something that worried me a lot was brain damage and stuff. And then I'm just like thinking like we're all gonna die anyways. Who cares, bro? Just go fight. There's nothing else to do.
Mhm. Wow, that's funny. I had no idea that fight camp and that, in South Dakota was such a big, like not turning point, but like a moment for you. When I asked AJ about training with you, he said you even cut your hair to emulate Dalton Ross's hairstyle, right?
Yeah, yeah, we did that. That was funny. We like to keep it like joke, like we work seriously, but we like to joke around and stuff. And that was like a running gag. Like I actually cut my hair like him. It was hilarious.
That's funny,
It was
man.
funny. Yeah.
So you've mentioned a few of them to me. You definitely want that fight with Mark Hume back. You want to be in the UFC, but what do you hope to achieve within the realm of mixed martial arts? What are some of your primary goals in this fight career?
Uh, Making it to the UFC, that's primary goal for sure. I then once I'm there, like definitely reassess my goals, like have a timeline to make it to the top 15, and like figure out my career towards there. Really like network my platform to actually make money out of fighting. Um, like it's stuff like that. I really want fighting to take care of the rest of my life, whether it's coaching after or having built connections with people that allow me to start something or be sponsored by some company that allows me to grow from fighting. Because I don't want to work. I'm pretty lazy. I like to do hard work and stuff. I like it to be rewarding. So like fighting and sports and stuff like that. That's something I always like enjoyed. But sitting at a desk or like manual labor really forces shit out of me. So hopefully set up the rest of my life through fighting.
Definitely, man. I got a little speed round for you. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Dream opponent of the past or present. Anybody that you would have loved to share the cage with.
170. Colby Covington.
Like it. Favorite fighter to watch growing up.
Between George St. Pierre and Conor McGregor.
Okay. Where does your mustache rank amongst professional fighters?
Depends. Like right now, it's not very good. But like if I like chop the beard up a bit and then like just clean it up, I think it'd be like an 8.
So you have potential for the top mustache in the sport. Is
Yeah.
Michael Goisman the greatest videographer north of the border?
What do you mean north of the border? He's the greatest videographer in the world, bro. Come
Hell
on.
yeah. Hell yeah. I got paid 20 bucks to ask that one. And is Zack Powell the fastest man in Crocs alive?
I think it needs to be challenged, but I have no doubt in my mind that no one could run quicker than me in Crocs, man.
I saw the video, man. I think you have an argument for number one, the fastest. Uh,
Yeah.
just two more for you real quick. This isn't the speed round, but just two more questions. When it's all said and done, I know what you said your goals are, but a little bit different. What do you want people to remember most about Pow Pow, Zack Powell, when your career is all said and done?
I want to be remembered as someone that was entertaining and also like that like spread nice positivity around like young men and stuff. Like I feel like being a man nowadays absolutely sucks. It's hard.
Mhm.
Too many woke people out there. So like I want to be someone that like helps men become men.
I like it. I like it a lot. A message to the fans, last but not least, what can fans expect to see when they tune in to watch you fight on March 22nd on UFC Fight Pass?
You can see a lot of violence, a lot of dominance, a lot of blood, and hopefully a highlight reel finish.
Oh yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that fight night. I'm looking forward to watching your career unfold, man. I personally believe you have a lot of potential. You have a bright future. Thanks for taking the time, man. I appreciate it. And good luck in 2 weeks, March 22nd, Unified 56. Jeremiah Curtright, Zach Powell. It's gonna be a good one.
Let's go, bro. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Be good.
All right. Peace, bro.
Peace.